When pressure spikes and you're in a high-stakes moment, that's when the truth shows up. Not just who you are, but how you lead. Because in the face of adversity, leadership isn't just about what you say. It's about how you manage emotions, right there in the moment. This is where emotional agility makes or breaks you. Not IQ. Not experience. Not how many hours you've logged in a boardroom. Just your ability to manage emotions when it really counts. And here's the crazy part. Most reactive leaders don't even know they're reacting. They call it decisiveness. Or say they are just being direct. But the reality? They are emotionally hijacked and losing control. Let me break this down. This isn't fluff. This is backed by Harvard Business Review, grounded in psychology, and made famous by psychologist Susan David, who literally coined the term emotional agility. If you've seen her TED Talk, you know what I'm talking about. Emotional agility is defined as your ability to experience your thoughts and emotions, your inner experiences, without letting them run the show. It's about making space between stimulus and response. And if you're new here, hit subscribe and like. I drop real, no BS insights to help you live and lead better. No fluff. No fake productivity hacks. Now, back to it. Here's the truth. Emotional agility isn't soft skills. It's a strategic advantage. In fact, it's a critical skill. And if you're an emotionally agile leader, your team feels safer, more connected, more loyal. That means lower turnover, higher employee engagement, better decisions, and a strong organizational culture. Let's look at what goes wrong first. Emotional hijacking hits when your amygdala hijacks your logic. You don't think. You react. You get cut off in a meeting. You snap. You feel challenged. You raise your voice. You get blindsided. You shut down. We've all done it. It's physiological. Your body floods with cortisol. Your breathing shortens. Hands get twitchy. Vision narrows. Your brain literally stops filtering logically. And boom, you just torched trust. And it's predictable. Happens in patterns. One exec told me she noticed her outbursts always came in late-day meetings. That moment of self-awareness, that was the unlock. Because that's where you can develop emotional agility. Here's the move. It's called the stop technique. It's insanely actionable, ridiculously simple, and clinically proven. Step 1. Stop. Literally. Don't talk. Don't move. Feel the surge. Freeze. One CEO I coach puts both palms flat on the table, anchors himself before the outburst. Step 2. Take a breath. Like, for real. Not just inhale, exhale. Try 4 seconds in, 7-second hold, 8-second out. That slows your nervous system. Taps the parasympathetic reset button. Some leaders I work with keep a stress ball, discreet, effective. Step 3. Observe. What's happening inside? Name it. My chest is tight. I'm pissed. They are not hearing me. No judgment. Just label. That's how you take back control from the brain's autopilot. Step 4. Proceed with intention. Ask, what's my move here? What's aligned with who I want to be? A COO I worked with visualizes the team's reaction before she speaks. It's a microsecond pause that saves days of cleanup. That's how you go from impulsively reacting to leading with precision. Emotionally agile leaders practice this every day. Not just in crisis. In emails. In team chats. In hiring decisions. In conflict. They log their triggers. They rehearse responses. They measure progress. It's how they build emotional resilience and real adaptability. This is how you build strong relationships and a culture of trust. It's how you make your team feel psychological safety, where people speak up and actually stay engaged. Because here's the thing. Emotional agility is one of the most powerful tools you can use to make better decisions, reduce burnout, and show up as an empathetic, grounded leader. If you're finding this helpful, hit subscribe and like. It tells the algorithm you want more of this. And if you're serious about growth, check out our executive coaching and executive education programs at execbeat.com. Let's take this further. This isn't about suppressing emotion. It's about using it constructively. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is presence, awareness, the ability to sit with your thoughts and feelings and choose what comes next rather than react impulsively. Because leaders with high emotional agility don't just keep their cool. They build trust, reduce anxiety and depression, and shape an atmosphere of psychological safety. They lead from a place of clarity, not chaos. This is how you respond to situations, even tough ones, with clarity. Not by being rigid, but by being emotionally agile. That's what separates leaders with high EQ from the ones who lose their teams. Effective leadership isn't about being perfect. It's about staying present, flexible, human. Teams led by emotionally agile executives. They win more, keep people longer, outperform consistently. Why? Because they create a workplace culture where people feel seen and safe. And where trust isn't a slogan, it's the standard. They lead with mindfulness, not ego. They are better equipped to handle pressure, conflict, and change because they've mastered one thing themselves. They understand the concept of emotional agility and they've built it, brick by brick, moment by moment. This is your edge. Cultivating emotional agility will change how you lead, how you work, and how your people experience you. Leaders who possess this skill are ready for anything because they've trained for everything. They don't get derailed by emotional triggers. They don't get sunk by feedback. They lead from a calm, centered place. They've adapted this mindset from acceptance and commitment therapy, and they use it daily. This isn't theory. This is leadership in motion. If you're ready to live and lead with more purpose, clarity, and calm, this is your move. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like so we can keep making videos that push you forward. And if you're ready to grow your career, head to execbeat.com and check out our coaching and leadership programs. Let's build something that lasts.